Welcome to my life. I don't know why this isn't showing. Okay, this is my first time live here. Hello. Okay, so this is me, and it's been a while for me to come online because I've been having light challenges here, but I'm glad to be online and live directly. I was taking my time to build this platform because this is about Pure Love Network of State. Pure Love Network of State is tailored towards network of states by someone here in Balaja. The pure love network of states, right, is just to unite positivity and free will. So it's not about quantity, it's about intentional qualities that want to participate genuinely. And so I join you to join me in the Pure Love Network of States. I was going to go through the website for holding the space for the Pure Love Network of States. So this is the website that I'm about to share the screen with you. One minute. So yes, I've been doing everything to build the Pure Love Network of States to the best of my ability as much as I can. Love me one man soldier. It is what it is. Everything for love, pushing forward. The truth is, only love can honestly end negativity happening. It takes expressing love to reduce the lack of love that is so intense in our society today. And again, this is still love trying to prove why we would rather choose love. So the whole point of love is to prove why would you and I would rather pick love as something that we would desire to express, and why it is not just you know an become how do I call it? So this is the space for the pure love I created, and the pure love network of states, one breath, one love, one network, right? Uh, Home communities network of states inspired by the network of states concept by Balaji Balad Balaji, right? Sorry, I'm not so good with pronouncing. It's more like a Arabian or that kind of thing. So this is the founding charter of the Pure Love Network of States. It's You'll find it on the app on Star Substack. I created foundational values, what we stand by as the Pure Love Network of States. So the pillar of network of states keeps growing. We just have a space that source itself is using to hold. I'm just a tool, literally, for the divine. And so this is much about it. This links to different sides of trying to. So, with that, I hope I was able to share with you the work, the background work going on the Pure of Network of States. That is one out of a number of websites that I am still trying to build. The truth is, there is no network without people. There is no network without coming together. You can't call it a network when there is only one person. And this is why I'm here to bring the awareness of why your free will would be something you would want to, put down. Because your free will has to feel good to you. If it doesn't feel good to you, you won't want to join. But why join? The only people that I'm interested in joining are those that are tired of violence and killings, those that want a world of harmony. If you're not someone that is interested in a harmonious world, if there's somehow that you are gaining from seeing people get violated, you gain from seeing people bleed. Maybe if that is your gain, then this is not for you. Do you get? You need to identify that this is for you or not. So that when you want to offer your free will, it won't be something that someone has to explain more further to it. To be something that comes naturally, genuinely from you. And your free will is all that is important because what you would rather do every single time of the day is preferable than any other option to me. I would rather want your free will, your sincere free will to join than trying to perform an act just so you can join. Because if you're not tired of killings, it's fine by me. You don't need to be on the same page with me in this mission because the mission is to unite positivity, all positivity that can exist, right, on free will. And so if you're not positive, I have no words to explain because the truth is, we're in the last days of the beginning of something beautiful that is called the age of love. And this age of love carries depth of love. It is not something that you and I can stop because love that we exist within, right, is oneness. It doesn't say some people are going to be happy and some people are not going to be happy. And so union of any kind can only be possible with love. Love is the only thing that makes good exist. Without love, there is nothing good in existence. Nobody is desiring to be good. There's nothing good within the heart of anyone if it is not love. If love does not exist, nobody can make an effort to be positive, to be good. It would all be performing acts on the surface because it will never be genuinely trueness. So I'm not seeking anything but free will. And I'm coming from a place that I have been marginalized growing up. And so when you see me now, you're questioning where have I been all this while, right? If that is your question, I've been struggling to survive. I've been working my ass out every time. You see, working out for me is something I do as who I am as a living being. It's just like going to the toilet. It's just the same way I would prefer to go to the toilet, right, and relieve every discomfort. It's the same way I would rather prefer to love than violence or killings or seeing people have their head cut off, right? And this is not has to be. This doesn't need to be your choice. It doesn't need to be your interest. You can be okay if you think killings and wars make sense to you. It is not a call for compulsory. It doesn't. I'm not looking for you to feel obligated. I'm not trying to make you obligated to want to join, because the truth is, obligation cannot keep you in this community. What can only keep you in this community is your sincere desire to see oneness in existence, to see love, because love is oneness. So whether you are consciously aware, right, whether you're consciously aware or not, if you are ever seeking love, you are seeking oneness. If you ever prefer to pee than hold your pee for only God know why reasons you want to make yourself uncomfortable, right? You are seeking love, and love is feeling good for all. It doesn't say some should feel good, some shouldn't feel good. That is why it doesn't make sense to be in any kind of ship, right? Any kind of union that your feeling good is not placed on the table, because it means that your feeling good is not prioritized, and you yourself, you wouldn't feel comfortable where your feeling good is not prioritized, no matter how they want to sugarcoat the whole place, right? It will be obvious to you unless you just don't prioritize your feeling good. And when you start prioritizing your feeling good, you find out that you don't need to make it make sense to people why your feeling good is not something you are trying to negotiate about. Why it is something that your senses just cannot comprehend not to feel good. So I prefer to feel good, and I hope we can all prefer to feel good, because it is out of feeling good that we can reduce the negativity that doesn't feel good. Because the truth is, there's only one power in all of existence. There is no power that can exist aside what we exist within, and that is the only power that can exist. And guess the funny thing is, positive energy, right, is only expressing an increase in the only power that can exist. Just like negative energy is only expressing a decrease in the only power that can exist. So either you come to understand this simple truth, right, or not, wouldn't change the fact that it is what it is. And so I hope, in all sincerity, it is your free will to see love increase, because that is all I am out for. That is why I have scrutinized deeply all of existence to see how we can move in harmony, because harmony is what makes unity real and true and genuine. Without harmony, there is nothing coexisting, because to coexist, harmony must be present. But when there is no harmony, there is no coexisting. We are just doing something else like what we have right now. There's no harmony that we can truly voice out and see there's success, right? Because the only success is harmonious living. And if you cannot do those simple harmonious living, how can we claim that there's something successful, right, to wars and killings? Because the truth is, the people that are more interested in seeing wars and killings, it is only because that is the only part they understand. That is their only attention span. They can't see more than outside that context of violence, blood, death. And so over the years of seeing just that, it's something that excites them because it doesn't make sense to me why there should be wars and killings and somebody is suffering in Gaza or somebody is being beaten to death or one negative situation or the other when we are all love, created by love and existing within love. That's the crazy part. Like we are presently all existing within love, which is spirit, and there's no separation in spirit. So that is what makes me come out boldly, regardless of all the resistance I face, even regardless if I'm the only one that understands deeply why everything is connected. Right? I believe there are some of us that understand and just too scared to speak the truth and come out to say what it is. But truth is, we are in that period where the all, which is love, would withdraw everything back to itself, which means that everything would become light, everything will become love. There's no shadow that can escape what we exist within because there's no power that is greater than love we exist within. Love has already won. Love is the only power that can exist. This is why I am here with my honest, genuine heart to express and open the ground to anyone that would, on their free will, want to engage and contribute and make it happen, make it into our reality. Because it's it's high time we see the value of positivity in our lives individually. Thank you very much for staying this far with me on my first live on Substack. Thank you very much.